Hello friends, I am Hussain Laghari. As you know, we are here for the class, and today uh, we have conducted two lectures before this, and it's third lecture. And the topic of this lecture is tenses. As you know, it's English class. So Miss Shamila is with us, and I want to add something that initially we had included Miss Lina as English teacher, but she is unable to continue due to certain reasons. So Miss Shamila is on board now, and she will be working with us as English teacher. I would like to ask Miss Shamila to start her lecture. It's lecture number 3 as overall, but it's first lecture of Miss Shamila. Miss Shamila, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, let's start you.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum everyone else, and I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to start our topic tenses. Before starting this, most of you probably know about it. What is tense? You know all about this tense. So tense actually means time. Whenever tense word will come in your mind, so which means that we are going to talk about time. Okay. So there are how many times? Present time, past time, and future time. 3 times are there. First of all, we are going to introduce it. The word tense is derived from Latin word tempus, which means time. A verb indicates the time of an action, event, or conditions by changing its form. As everybody knows about that 3 times we need to discuss here: present, past, and future. In present time, obviously, we will have to discuss what is going on and what things we are habitual to do. So that time we will have to use in present tense, right? The things have been done or recently done, but it can be repeated in the future. So for that purpose, we will have to use past tense. Next. And now come to the future. Whenever we will have to plan something else and we need to do some planning, so that for that purpose we will have to use future tense. As you all remember, all of them, that there are 12 tenses. In present tense, there are 4 tenses: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. On the other hand, if you will talk about past tense, the same 4 tenses we will have to use, but the structure and the uses of sentences can be different. On the other hand, if you will talk about future tense, so obviously they are also different from one another. One by one, we are going to discuss. Now come to simple present tense. Simple present tense basically better whenever this word will come. Simple present tense means this can be present in definite tense or simple present tense. So there isn't any changes. What does this mean? The mean is the things which we are habitual. The things which we are habitual, like we get up early in the morning, we go to tuition, we go to school, we eat lunch. So the things which we will not supposed to be think, we will have to do. We people are habitual to do these type of things. So for that purpose, we will have to use simple present tense, right? For example, if we will talk about the formula, so only for simple present tense, we need to use subject, verb first form, and then object. Everybody knows that subjects I, we, you, they, he, she, it. On the other hand, verb first form we will use, for example, play, eat, watch, go, listen. An object, according to the requirement of the verb, we will have to use object. Now, what do we have to do? First of all, we are going to make sentences. For example, I told you I play cricket, I get up early in the morning, and you complete your work. These are the simple sentences. But on the other hand, if I will talk about third person singular like he, she, it, so obviously with he, she, it, we will have to use s or es. It is essential because these are third person singular. Again, I am repeating he, she, it. For example, the sentence is I go to attend the party. if you say change this sentence into with third person singular, so that I will have to choose she wants to go to attend the party. Simple sentence once again, I go to school. He goes to school. So according to the requirement of the sentence in simple present tense, we will have to use S or ES. These are the sentence or example of affirmative sentences, right? Next. On the other hand, if you will talk about present continuous tense, so in present continuous tense, continuous means progressive. Whenever we will talk about progressive next, progressive sentence, so that what do we have to do? Next. Progressive sentence or continuous sentence means the things are going on. Next, the things are going on. In this chart, you can see present, past, and future, and four tenses have been divided. Whenever the question have been asked how many tenses are there, so most probably the students are saying 3: present, past, and future. This is the wrong answer. You may have to say 12 tenses are there. It should be in detail, right? Okay, next. So we were discussing about present continuous tense. In present continuous tense, what do we have to do? We will have to use ing form. Yes, this is. You will see the chart. It will be clear to you whenever we will use simple form, as I have already discussed with you. Simple present tense. So simple form is written. We will have to add S or ES. On the other hand, if we will talk about continuous tense, it has been written over here progressive form. So what do we have to do? We will have to use subject plus is MR plus then verb fourth form of verb. This is also called verb fourth form or verb first form, and then we are going to ing. For example, if the verb is watch, so it will change into watching. On the other hand, we will see perfect tense. Perfect tense we will have to use has and have and third form of verb. And then next is present perfect continuous tense, has and have, then we will have to add been, and then fourth form of verb at the end we will have to use since and for the time period, which we will have to discuss later on. Now next, we were on present continuous tense. So present continuous tense means the next continuous form. Okay, we are on next one, present continuous one. So what do we have to do? For example, I am working on a project. She is going to company for working or as a job. He is playing in the ground. So this is the condition when the action is playing. For example, I am delivering the lecture. So what do I have to use? Present continuous tense. But suppose to the things which we are not doing. So simply after helping verb are is MR. Next, we will have to use not. Next. We will have to use is MR, and then we will have to use not. On the other hand, for example, we will have to ask the question from someone else. We are on present continuous tense, so helping verb will come first, and then we will have to use subject. For example, are you working? Are you playing? Are you listening to me? Are you uh, working on a project? Are you? These type of question will come. Next, we are on present perfect tense. Whenever we will use present perfect tense, so what do we have to do in present perfect tense? In present perfect tense, we always use to describe the action that began in the past and continues into the present. As I have already discussed with you that in present perfect the things has been done recently, but it doesn't mean the things cannot be happen again. We will not do it again. The things can be done again. So for that purpose, we need to use present perfect tense. The example you will see that subject has been written in has and have. Whenever we will use third person singular like he, she, it, so we will use third form of verb. So with third form of verb, we will have to use object. There are only two examples. I have played, she has played, he had played, but we can make more sentences. For example, they have completed their project. They have drawn the map of Pakistan, or you have attended the lecture. On the other hand, if you will make the negative sentence, that can be negative by using not. We will have to use has not or have not. For example, the teacher has not delivered the lecture successfully. For example, we will say the children have not played very well. Next is she has not baked the cake properly. So that can be negative sentence. If we want to make the question sentences, so what do we have to do? We will have to use has and have, then subject, then verb, third form. For example, have you gone to the Karachi? Have have they prepared for the examination? This type of sentence will come. On the other hand, now we are going to discuss present perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense, next, what do we have to do? Basically, present perfect continuous word, whenever it will come in your mind, you do remember that we will have to discuss the time period. Time period means that how much time you have already spent in working. For example, you are in a school. Obviously, you have joined in from nursery class, one class, second class, but till matric or till enter, you are just studying over there. A person who is joining company over there, so what he is doing, he has already done the work over there, but still he is working in the same company. So whenever we need to discuss the time period, we use since and for in this present perfect continuous tense. And whenever the specific time period is there, for example 2000, for example last week, for example morning, evening, afternoon, we always use since. On the other hand, any specific time, for example 2 hours, 3 hours, or 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 years, 4 years, so that for that purpose we need to use for. Here only simple sentences have been written, but you can add here since and for. For example, you can say describe an action, event, or condition that has begun in the past and continues in the present. I have been playing cricket since morning. She has been playing football since yesterday. They have been playing uh, volleyball for 2 days. Okay. My father has been working in pharmaceutical company since 2010. My, for example, they have been working in, they have been teaching in the school for 5 years, for 6 years. So for that purpose, we will have to use present perfect continuous tense. On the other hand, if you will talk about negative, as you do remember here, we are also using has and have. So after helping verb, we will have to use not. I have not been playing. She has not been playing. In the question, we will ask the question by applying has and have before subject. For example, have you been playing cricket since morning? Have you been working in that company since 2005? Have you been studying in this school since 2001? So that type of question we can also ask. Now, on the other hand, we are going to discuss about the past tense. In past tense, what do we have to do? First of all, we are going to discuss simple past tense. So in simple past tense, what do we have to do? We'll have to use simple past tense, and simple past tense is also called past indefinite tense, right? You can see we will discuss past continuous, past perfect, and then past perfect continuous tense. In this way, we will use one by one. In indefinite tense that recently you have done the work. Continuous tense, in past you were doing the work. But on the other hand, if you will talk about past perfect tense, you will have to use had and then third form of verb. Means in the past tense the work has been done, work has been completed. Past perfect continuous tense means anyhow you have completed everything in the past, right? So come to the past indefinite tense. Next, in past indefinite tense, as already we have discussed that something or action has been occurred in the past. Here what do we have to use? We will have to use subject and second form of verb. Example has been written, I played, she played, but we will have to make more sentences like she watched TV, I made a cup of tea, she cooked delicious dishes. These type of sentences we can make. But on the other hand, if you will talk about negative sentence, so do remember we always use did in past tense, and after did we will have to use not. Whenever we will use did in the sentences, so what do we have to do? We will have to use first form of verb. Okay? First form of verb we will have to use with did. For example, what do we have to do? She cooked food. Negative sentence, she did not cook food. If I am going to ask the question, so what do we do? What do we have to speak? Did she cook food? So these are three sentences: affirmative, negative, and question. So do remember, whenever indefinite tense you will use, so we will have to use did in negative sentence by using first form of verb. On the other hand, if you will talk about continuous tense, past continuous tense, so what do we have to do in past continuous tense? In past continuous tense is used to describe action ongoing in the past, means the action was performing in the past. So for that purpose, we will have to use subject, was and were, fourth form of verb, and then object. Right? As you do remember, in simple present tense, what do we have to do? We will have to use is, am, are, and then fourth form of verb. But here, past continuous tense, what we are going to do, we are using was and were. If you do remember, third person singular, he, she, it, and I, first person as well. So we will have to use was. On the other hand, resting of the subject, we will have to use were, right? So what do we have to do? We will have to use subject, was and were, then fourth form of verb, then object. I am just telling the examples to you. They are working in the school. They are submitting the homework. You are performing in the morning assembly presentation. So it will change into were. She was calculating the papers. Okay, these type of sentences will come past continuous tense. If you will use negative sentence, so what do we have to use after helping verb? We will have to use not. I was not playing. She was not playing. You were not playing. I was not making the project. She was not teaching us. These type of sentences we will have to use in negative. On the other hand, if we will talk about question, so in question, what do we have to do? We will have to use helping verb, and then after helping verb, we will have to use subject and then verb fourth form. For example, were you going outside? Was she making something for us? Was she baking the cake? Were you watching TV? Was she cleaning the room? Was she preparing for the food? These type of sentences will come. On the other hand, if we will talk about past tense, past perfect tense, so the action has been completed in the past. Past perfect tense. Next. So in past perfect, beta, what do we have to do? We will have to, what do we have to do? We will have to use has and have, sorry, in past perfect, the action has been completed or the action has been taken in the past. So for that purpose, we will have to use had and then third form of verb. With third form of verb, what do we have to do? We will use subject, helping verb, we will use had, and then third form of verb, then object. The example has been given here, I had played, he, she had played. But there are many more examples which I am telling to you. You had prepared for the paper. She had got a position in class 5. They had selected for the interview. These type of sentences will come in past perfect tense, right? On the other hand, if we will talk about past perfect continuous tense, so sorry, past perfect negative sentences. So after helping verb, we will have to use not. Like I had not played, she had not played, or I had not prepared for the exams, they had not got ready for going outside, the teacher had not delivered the lecture today, These type of sentences of negative. On the other hand, if you want to ask the question, but it should be in the past perfect tense, so simply the helping verb will come first. How the helping verb will come first? Had you, right? Had you prepared for your better test, for your better result? Had you gone to Karachi? Had she drawn the map of Pakistan? These type of sentences will come in past perfect tense. On the other hand, if you will talk about past perfect continuous tense, so what do we have to do? The things which have already been done in the past and it has been completed in the past. So for that purpose, we will have to use past perfect continuous tense, right? In past perfect continuous tense, next, what do we have to do? We will have to use subject, then had, then been. Then we will have to use fourth form of verb, which is called present participle. And then we will have to use since and for if we need it. Otherwise, the sentence can be completed, right? So what do we have to do? We will have to use subject, then had been, then fourth form of verb. After this, if do you need to write down the object, you can, otherwise no need. Example has been written, I had been playing, she had been singing, you had been kicking. Any sentence you can make. On the other hand, if you are going to make negative sentence, this can also be possible. For example, I had not been playing, she had not been cooking, they had not been listening to me, they had not singing, right? These sentences can come. But when the question form will come, so what do we have to use? We will have to use had, then subject, then been, then fourth form of verb will come. What do we have to do? Had she been playing? Had they working on the project? Had they kicking him? Had they finished their lunch? This type of sentence, this type has finishing their lunch. There are many more sentences which you will have to make, but in this sentence, it is not necessary all the time we will use since and for. It is not essential. Now we are simply talking about the future tense, which can be very, very easy. So future tense, what do we have to do? Just listen carefully. Again, there are four future tenses are there: future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. In future indefinite tense, I wanted to discuss you later, but little bit introduction, I am going to introduce it right now. So later on, if you are having difficulty, so that no problem, I will just discuss you in detail. In future indefinite beta, what do we have to do? First of all, just keep this in your mind that whenever the planning will come in your mind. So for that planning, you will have to use future tense. For example, my planning is that I will go to Karachi next week, or I will go to market next week for the purpose of shopping. So this is what my planning. So for my planning purpose, I will have to use future indefinite tense, and this is also called simple future. What which formula do we apply here? We will apply beta subject plus will and verb first form plus object. Acha, one more thing I am going to clear it to you here, that with will we can also use shall. There are only two subjects with which we will have to use shall. But there is a problem that it is not necessary with all the subject you will use shall. No, only two. But if you don't want to use all the time, you can use will. That is good for you. It is not necessary. You are not bound for only two subjects that you need to use shall. Right? So negative sentence beta will come and its short form is won't. In a question, obviously will come, then subject, then verb first form, and then object will come, right? So sentence I am going to make: she will win the race. They will go to Lahore. She will join the company in next month. He will pass the medical test. These type of questions are arises. But on the other hand, negative sentences, same. She will not or won't, both are correct. She won't attend the marriage ceremony. They won't come to the same way. They won't go to Karachi for attending marriage ceremony if you want to prolong the sentence. In a question, what do we have to use? Will plus subject plus verb first form. Will you complete the assignment? Will you listen to me? Will you go outside? Will you join the school? Will you leave the school? These type of sentences will come. But on the other hand, with a continuous tense, the same thing in a future you will be doing. You are doing something. In future, action has been going on. For that purpose, you will have to use future continuous tense. For example, subject plus will, then be you must use with fourth form of verb. Fourth form, again, first form ing form, that is called present form. Present progressive form, this is called. Okay. So what do we have to do? I will be working here. I will be going with you. They will be attending the party. They will be preparing by themselves. These type of sentences will come. On the other hand, negative sentence obviously will come. For example, they won't be allowed to come to school. She will not be sitting in a library. They will not be making noise in the class. But when we use future tense, but in a question, so will you be doing work? Will you be going to Lahore? Will you be attending the marriage ceremony? Will you be completing the application? So these type of sentences will come in the question form. Now, future perfect tense. In future perfect tense, what you will have to do? What do we have to do in future perfect tense? In future perfect tense, we'll have to use will, have, and then third form of verb. Will, have, and third form of verb. And then the things will have been completed in the future. Do remember, the planning has been completed, then we will have to use future perfect tense. For example, they will have lived over there. They will have stayed in the restaurant or a guest house. Or you will have attended the marriage ceremony. This type of question will come, right? On the other hand, if you will talk about negative sentences, so simply, they will not have completed the task. You will not have gone to the Karachi. They will not have cut the cake, whatever. Question simply only will come before subject. Will you have attended the party? Will you have submitted the documents? Will you have attended the test? Future perfect tense we will have to use when the time period is there. For example, I was doing the job, I am doing the job, and I will be doing the job. So three options I am having. So for that three options, I will have to use future perfect continuous tense. I am telling the formula to you. Subject plus will, then have, then verb fourth been, then verb fourth form, then object. What do we have to do in future perfect continuous tense? For example, I will have been working in that school since 2025. This is my future planning. Since 2028. This is my future planning, right? The same case with the other sentences. For example, they will have been working in the pharmaceutical company. Now we will have to use for 24, 5 years, 26 years, 30 years, whatever. Now, on the other hand, I will see that future perfect continuous tense negative. Simply we will use not. They won't have been continuing working in the same company since 2024. For that purpose, we will use future perfect continuous tense again if you want to ask the question. So question is also simple. Before subject, we will use verb like will she have been attending the meeting for 5 hours, for 6 hours, for 10 hours since Monday, whatever. Now, if you are having any query, anything else, so that you can ask. Otherwise, thank you so much. I hope so. This lecture is very much clear to you. But once again, the queries must be there if any query is regarding this so that you are free to ask from me.